So let me ask you this. Would you want to stand side by side with him? Joining me now is Cassie Smedile, former RNC press secretary, vice president of Coign, and Molly Hemingway, editor-in-chief of the Federalist, Fox News contributor. Molly, this has started to pick up some steam, mostly kind of on the far left and more left-wing websites, but they clearly had a meeting somewhere that said this thing is going south unless we can turn this momentum around fast.
Yeah, clearly no Democrat is happy about the situation that they're in right now, and they understand that they would love to switch out Joe Biden for someone else. The problem is it's very difficult to do. And I wonder if moving this debate up to June wasn't in part an effort to make sure that, and getting out of the Presidential Debate Commission wasn't a way to sort of cut off RFK Jr. at the knees, who many Democrats feel is a huge threat to Biden. It's not even that they're worried about everybody going and voting for Trump, but people just want an alternative to Biden in the Democrat Party.
Well, Chuck Todd laid out why Biden needs this debate. Cassie, watch.
This campaign, as it's going now, is losing. You have to change the trajectory. You need something different to happen. This is different. The eagerness with which Trump accepted, I think the Biden campaign's lucky that he accepted, because I think the Biden campaign really needs this right now.
Well, Cassie, did Trump make the right decision here?
Sure, why not? I think Donald Trump's calculation is if I just show up and let Joe Biden do Joe Biden, I win this debate. At least I hope that's his calculation. But then you've got this other calculation from Democrats. Much has been made of James Carville's recent comments where he says they're just throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping something sticks, and nothing's sticking. So why not add a debate to that? Because by any metric of anybody, as you said, Joe Biden is usually in a fight with his own feet every day, climbing up the steps. Putting Joe Biden on a debate stage opposite Donald Trump is not a good play for Joe Biden. But what have they got left? And never underestimate Democrats' determination to do whatever possible to get Democrats in power.
Well, I think the hype that is already beginning about Biden and his performance, his debate performance, is interesting. Watch.
Joe Biden knows what he's doing. The feisty Joe Biden that feels it in his gut, that knows that this is an existential threat. That guy is itching to get into the ring with Donald Trump. That brings out the absolute best in him. And I think they could debate 10 times, and Joe Biden would win 7, 8, or 9 times.
Molly?
Well, I mean, I think it's interesting that Joe Biden said he wouldn't debate in front of the American people. He'll only debate with the help of his media allies, such as left-wing activist Jake Tapper, who, of course, ran the Russia collusion scam and all sorts of other scams at CNN. He needs that help from the media, and he will get that help from the media. So I think Republicans should be aware, if Joe Biden stays upright for more than an hour, the media will, of course, declare him a winner, no matter how much the American people are horrified by his policies, what he's saying, or what they actually think of the debate.
Well, I think, Cassie, the other thing that Molly touched on earlier might be a really, really fascinating point, that putting this debate and making it early for Biden, could it be the Democrats' way of looking one more time, thinking, okay, well, he's got to be able to perform in this. If he can't, we might have to do something drastic and really just try a Hail Mary pass with somebody else. Could that be part of this strategy?
Well, I have to tell you, I'm from Missouri, and that's the state that allowed a dead man to remain on the ballot, and he won, Mel Carnahan. And so never underestimate Democrats' determination to get Democrats elected. So if that means swapping him out, and this is some sort of test for that, I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, certainly as a Republican, I'm always thinking, like, what's the rules, and can they do this? But Democrats don't think that way. So I wouldn't put it past them. But I also think you have the debate in June. He totally falls flat on his face. You put a ton of money at it over the summer and pepper everybody with ads, and hopefully they'll forget about it by the time the ballots go out. As we say, it's election season.
Right. Cassie and Molly, thank you both.
Thank you.
All right, cocaine found in another government building in D.C. We're getting